Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 22 of Timberborn Overflow Outpost. So, a little bit of a bittersweet beginning. This is probably going to be the last episode of this series, largely because I don't have any more ideas for this playthrough. Yeah, little bit of an issue in keeping this going when I don't have anything else to do. Um, from the last episode, all of this was put in, and I think I do want to put in the little pillar that's here. Although I'm gonna pause, put this in. Let's see, this needs to be that way, or else we'll have issues. Okay, so I want to scroll down here and see if everything is still reachable back there, which it is. Okay, awesome. All right, that's fine. Okay, yeah, because I didn't want to put that in if they weren't going to be able to go through it and reach everything that's back there. So maybe it would be worth just not putting everything in and making sure they can actually reach back there after the dirt is put in, because obviously they can walk through this, but they won't be able to walk through it if it's put in. Right, so all of this dynamite is in, and I found out that the key that is now mapped for detonate is U, which doesn't really make much sense. Because, B for boom makes sense. D for detonate. E for explode. But U doesn't really make any sense. So, it is what it is. I'll probably end up remapping that to something else. Once I figure out what else. But anyways, so let's see. Okay, so those two are now put in. Let's come down here and make sure. Yes. Everything is reachable. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll put this back in here. And hello. There we go. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that'll get in there. That's fine. Okay, so a couple of things that we can do for well-being. I was already kind of looking through this to see what was needed. Wet fur, all of the social life, all of the aesthetics can use some help. The two Farmer Monument and Brazier Bonding, those we haven't actually put in, so those need to be put in, and Mud Pit as well. We need to build. So I want to build the two monuments over by the housing. Just not 100% sure where. And then I think it was Agoras that we wanted to put here. It's the last video came out on Friday, so I filmed it on Thursday. Today is Sunday, the 1st of March, and this video will come out tomorrow. So, yeah, haven't recorded this in a couple of days, but pretty sure this was supposed to be Agoras. And I think we wanted to just copy the layout of all of the little things in front. So I'm going to do that. Right, so there's a space between. Okay, so let's see. These need to be copied. Okay, so we've got the bulletins on either side of the entrance. Awesome. And then lanterns on the outside of the bulletins. And then in between is the weather vane. Although I guess that's going to turn, so it doesn't really... I don't need to turn it. And we have those on the outside. There we go. Okay, so we still have a whole bunch more space. So what I think I think would be a good idea is having the mud pit here. Right? So maybe we can do in this, maybe just have a whole bunch of them. Awesome. Actually, we'll do that many. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, mud pit, that's going in. Right, so that takes care of that. So those two monuments, but scarecrow. Don't we have, I think we only put 4 here. So, would need a couple more. We could probably fit a few in this space. Right, so let's see. Scarecrow. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we have these 2 here. Totally forgot about those. Right. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. What else can we do? It seems like we're kind of static right around 42. So really what we could do, right, is just decrease the working hours. What if we just set it to maybe 12? So that's 4 less than what it was. Hopefully we can bring that up just a little bit more. But I do want all of this to get put in. So maybe let's go back up to 18, right? Until they get all of this put in. And then we can drop it down. All of these are going to need to. These take wheat? That's so weird. Okay. All right. Well, that is what it is. Yeah. So just so that we can get all of that put in. And we've still got a couple extra bots here. You know what? We don't have any bad water. That's what 7 of the 8 buildings are complaining about. So we'll see. We can get these in here. So then hopefully, I think the 2 that we have are not those. Where are those 2 beavers from? That's not going to show me. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Building lacks goods. So yeah, I know it's the assembler. And it's for heads because we are climbing in chassis and limbs. But heads are constant 0. So what I'm going to do is just put in 1 bot part factory, shove it right over here in this corner, and then we'll set it to be heads. And that should hopefully fix the issues that we're having. I hope. So. Although, what's the other one? Oh, they're both now. Both. Bot assemblers. Okay, alright. Well, that's fine. Not a huge deal. Did I turn the other one on? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. So they probably came from this mine. Yep. Okay, awesome. That's fine. That works. Still at 42. Unfortunately. Do we not have any more gear storage? No, we don't. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. Let's see. So we are just now starting a temperate cycle, or at least we will be here in a moment. Can we fit a, no. Oh, hello. Because that would be a perfect spot, right? Huh. Okay. Well, that's not happening. That's fine. I could kind of cheese it and just have it be here, but I don't really want to do that. I would rather have it maybe here. But, oh, that works though. And then we can have this one there. So that gets a fair majority of the housing. But I'd still like to have a couple more. Right. all this is coming on. So, okay, now that we have a mud pit, I'm going to need to have one of these running. Maybe just with 2 bots, maybe? And we'll see how... We'll see if this storage number continues down. Yeah, all that bad water's coming out of there. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That's gonna be what it is. I guess we could actually have monuments like down here as well, right? So let's see what we can do here. If I can click on monuments, there we go. Okay, awesome. So yeah, now here, whenever they visit any of the agoras or mud pits, that will be also both of the monuments as well, which is awesome. Let's see. So that's put in, perfect. Hopefully that helps with the deficit of bots that we're in. I know it's just industrial mines, but would rather not have a deficit if possible. As the deficit grows. Even though it says only one bot broke down. Okay. Oh, they're out of fuel. Duh. They don't have to be broken down to be inoperable. Okay, well, I guess I can't really say anything about the well-being being lower than what it was because I increased the working hours. So they have less time now than they did before. But I just want everything else to be put in, and then we can lower it down, which I think what we're going to do is just lower it all the way down. Probably down to like 8, right? Because all of our food is produced by bots. Ooh, you know what's not produced by bots? Water. So yeah, maybe what we do instead is I'll just unpause these 3 large pumps, and lower it down to, like I said, about 8 hours. Because then we'll have all 10 producing water, even though it'll be only for 8 hours. So what? That's 0.3 of an hour. That is not necessarily a measurement of time. Let's see. So that's 15 water an hour. Times 8 is 120. So times 10 is 1200 water, which, let's see, what each beaver consumes 2-ish per day. So that's, say, 500 on the higher end. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. We'll just get those unpaused for now so I don't forget. Yeah, and books are going up, but not all of them had them, right? Let's see, where was books? Down here. Yeah, that's only 50%. Literally. Okay, well that's fine. Okay. So, we'll just wait for these 2 to get put in, which it looks like they're fairly close. Yeah. Okay, just got to beat on them for a little bit more. Building lacks goods. What building lacks goods? Oh, that's fine. We're not using any of that anyways. Or, well, we're using the little bit of extract, but dynamite's fine. We can be without dynamite. Okay, so that's put in. We're up to 43, 44 now. But haven't seen the little notification that pops up. So I don't remember going, oh, this isn't full. Okay. All right. Well, fill that up because I wanted to launch that before the end of this episode. To see how high we can get the well-being. Oh, there's our new well-being high score of 47. Okay. So Scarecrow, yeah, that's going to come up because we just put a whole bunch of those in. Campfire and all the things. Okay. Books went down. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. 48. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so both of those are put in. I think we're doing one of these now. Okay, so planks. I know planks was an issue at the end of the last episode. We're at 1,700 now. Okay, so 49. Awesome. Maybe inclined, although 1,800 now. So that did just go up, even though it says it's going down. 50. Okay, so that's going to take 300 more, 200. So 600 more planks. 1,200 is pretty low for planks, unfortunately, but I think that's fine. So long as we don't go less than like 1,000, I think we'll be fine. We've got a drought approaching, which is sort of less than ideal. I would really like to have this full, like completely full before the end of the series. So maybe I can, maybe I'll pause these at some point so that there's no water flowing out, so that all it does is flow out of these dams. That's something we can do, for sure. Yeah, because, like, it wants to fill up. It just doesn't. I almost want to see if we can put in a couple more pumps here. And just have it pump water from this reservoir directly into this one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's see here. How low do we want this to be? Hold on, let's pause. Let's pause because I want to see. These have a maximum depth of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it needs to be 4, right? Or wait a second. What am I doing? Right? Because, yeah, that's depth of 5. Okay, so let's see here. We'll get rid of that. This needs to come out here. How many pumps can we fit in this space? So 1, 2... Oh, it just needs to be 1 wider. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so that means 1, 2, and 3 will come in. So what? This needs to be 1 down to match that level. This needs to be 2 down. Okay, so this might not work the way I want it to work, and that's going to be fine. But let's get the game rolling, right? So let's see here. These are going to have to be up on platforms, which it's going to have to start there. So, right, that's going to have to start there because it can't go there. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Okay, so yeah, this needs to come out one more. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So we could probably lower the working hours now, since this really isn't important. Because what else are they doing? Farming monuments, only waiting on 2 more, so they're all carrying all of those logs now. Right, okay, so how full are we here? Almost all the way, that's fine. Just waiting on 120 logs here. Now 70, fantastic. Okay, so that should be one more row, or one more, trip for each of the builders. Okay, so they should now work on this. So that can't be there, but I think this is going to have to be there. So that is going to have to be there. Okay. Not really what I want. Wait, so does that mean I don't need this? I might not need that. All right. Although, I'm going to want to have that all be lower. Okay, so, right. We'll just put this back in. Get this all prioritized. Okay, so we're going to need to bring power up here, which is going to be super simple. We're just going to do an overhang. Oh, no, we're not. That would have to come down 1 to do an overhang, which we're going to do. Okay, so then we'll have a staircase up there to get this in. U for detonate. Okay, we're going to need a way down here also, so we'll just do ladders. Yeah, that's fine. Aren't these? Yeah, highest priority. They're just doing everything else first. Figures. Okay, so yeah, you're without power. That's fine. Okay, so if we have this, come all the way up here. We'll bring this over, that over. You know what U is going to be for? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's dynamite. That works. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so, yeah, just waiting on all this, and then I'm going to need to have a ladder up there. So then we'll just bring a path over. I want that dynamite to happen quickly. Awesome. Okay, now we can fit the overhang in and get this prioritized because I want to start working on all of the power shafts that need to go in, which I think they should be able to build both of those from standing underneath it. So it's just going to hopefully be this one in the middle. That might take... Oh, wow, am I doing this for no reason at all? Because it just filled up. I'm totally doing this for no reason at all. Okay. Well, you know what? We needed something else to do in this episode, so I'm not mad. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, so I want both of those prioritized as well. And our drought has started, so 28-day drought is totally fine. Let's see, I do want all of this to be put in also though, which it is. Okay. Yeah, because I want this dirt put in. And they should be able to build all of the 3 pumps from that ladder as well, so that's fine. Okay, so wait a minute. I copied all of the... I copied the high priority ones. So I don't think anybody will get trapped. That would be an issue. Yeah, see, they're doing it from the bottom. Okay, so that's fine. I'm hoping that they'll do this one, of course, from the top. Oh, whoa, crap. Now they can't do this one in the middle. Okay, well. And then pause. Come and collect that. Get this guy done. Okay, hopefully you do this one. Nope. Okay, well, I mean, at least they're doing that. Which, you know, that is what it is. How are we already down to 47? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Catalyst. Catalyst is a bot thing, right? That's only going to help the bots. These bee stings are kind of annoying because there shouldn't be any beavers down here walking next to this. Yeah, like, why are beavers stung? Why are beavers stung at all? Okay, well, that is what it is. I guess that's not gonna change. All right, well, am going to need a way to get power down here. So that's going to be an easy thing. We'll just get this like that. Okay. Awesome. And that's all done. Perfect. So we will copy and unpause. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. How is this coming? Waiting on 1 log. Still waiting on 1 log. Wow. Oh, so I guess that means we're doing, yeah, those. Okay, awesome. Oh, am I gonna have to rebuild these stairs, or this, ladder? Oh, okay, so that's done. Awesome. Let's get rid of that. Come and collect this. Wow, game is running really choppy today. Okay, all that's picked up. We'll get rid of all of this. Get that picked up. Awesome. Okay, so I guess now is kind of the time that we figure out if I need to move those stairs. I mean, it's green. I don't think we'll need to move. I don't think we'll need to rebuild the stairs to get down here to build the pump. I think we should be able to build the pump from this part that kind of sticks out there. Okay. All right. Well, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Looks like they're doing it from that side. Awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and planks are still okay-ish. I don't know if we got down to 1200. But 1300 is fine. This just needs to be put in, so hopefully this gets constructed today. Because all we need is 3 logs, 2 planks, and a gear to do the rest of that. So Okay, so all of those pumps are in. Now we're really just waiting on this. So I'm going to high prioritize this power shaft, which I don't think I need to do because I don't think there's anything else that we're building. Right? Nothing over here. All of that is done. Yeah, I think it's just this last power shaft is the last thing that we're building. Yeah, because all the builders are just sitting there. All right, so it's just gonna be this guy. Fantastic. And they're running slow because we're not producing power. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's filling up. Slowly but surely, I guess. We'll see if it actually fills at all. I wonder if it will. I don't think it will. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll just, I mean, it's only going to fill up half-ish of a block. So 0.6-ish. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to fill. That's okay. Okay, so I think we're now at the point where everything is in and we're just waiting for, well, Earth Recultivator, which I'm not going to do just yet. I want to get this higher up first. So maybe let's just go down to 8. And we'll see what happens. Building lacks goods. Is this just centrifuge, detailer, detailer? Are we out of extract? I don't see any. Okay, all right. So that means we are going to pause the explosives factories and kind of crash course get some beavers collecting bad water. Okay, so let's see here. What do I want to do with this? Okay, so this needs to be 4 wide. These need to be bad water pumps. Have a maximum depth of 2, which, yeah, that's not helpful. Unfortunately, I should not have deleted those, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's see here. I guess I really could. I could build a wall here, right, or here-ish. Well, I would rather have... Okay, well-being of 53. So we're going up. Okay, 54. Yeah, we're going up. It was definitely the working hours. Right, so let's see. 55. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, mud pit. They're all loving the mud pit. Yeah, both of the statues that we just put in are almost maxed out. Detailer, which we've learned is because we don't have extract. Yeah, one extract. Okay, so that's totally my fault. Dance hall they can do. Agora takes extract. Contemplation spot. We can find more spots for that. Campfire. There is a million of them. They just don't do it. Huh. Okay. So okay. 57 though. That's awesome. Oh, they're not going to build this because the working hours are so short. Ooh. Boy. Okay, so we'll just copy these settings, I guess. Oh, there they are doing it. Okay, it just took them a day to get everything going. We're halfway through the workday. That's hilarious. Okay, well, hopefully they at least build all of these platforms today. which it looks like they're going to do. Okay, fantastic. I don't think they'll be able to build the pumps. Or, well, let's see. Will I be stand corrected? There's a crap ton of beavers coming to build this, so it looks like I will be stood corrected. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, that's fine then. Let's see here. So are these beavers, or these bots really coming in? Yes, they are. Okay. So, oh, catalyst takes extract 2. Okay. So might be time to think about putting in another centrifuge. If we can. Up to 58, fantastic. Okay. 59. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, so maybe we do something sort of like this. I kind of just want to have this source maybe fill like a bad water reservoir, without causing any sort of flooding. Obviously, it's bad water. We don't want any flooding. Don't want any flooding to occur at all. Okay, well, I mean, at least we're... Bad water's in a positive number now. Okay, so... Yeah, I do want to have some sort of a reservoir here. Okay, so what that means is maybe we can just do something simple, just like this. I just don't want that to cause any flooding. Okay, so we'll just try a, oh, I'm gonna need a spiral staircase. We'll try a spiral staircase. And we'll try this for now. I might need to replace these with floodgates. So that they can be opened and closed without being deleted every time. Okay, so 63, fantastic. We are going up quite a bit. I probably should have more than 2 pumps here, although we are double the positive number just about that the last time I pointed out the positive number. So maybe not necessary. Building lacks goods. Oh, I never prioritized the detailers? Oh. Or did I just miss a couple detailers? Yes. Oh, just that one. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's fine. Thank you, lag. Let's see here. So these all have storages. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I do want to see what's taking this. This is going to take a while, though. Although, hopefully not, because we should have logs here. Yes. Okay, 64. Fantastic. Okay, so I don't think all of these will be done. 65. Fantastic. Okay, I don't think all of these will be done today, because we still need to put in the 6th one here. I just took that out because I don't want any beavers to get stuck over here or stuck in between and all that. Right, so we're about to start the workday. We'll see how many of these we can finish. How many builder beavers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 44. And they each hold what, 2 wood or 2 logs? And these are 20. Okay, so maybe we are going to be able to finish these. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, there we go. So hopefully we can finish this last one today too. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. So we can just get rid of all this now. Although I probably shouldn't have, because we wanted to see if that was going to be able to not flood. Okay, I shouldn't have deleted that. Well, That's fine. Consequences of my own actions, I guess. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? The haulers are now only working for 8 hours a day. That's not a good thing. Okay. Well, it is what it is. And yeah, this is really just a waste of power. Yeah, because that's not filling at all. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it is what it is. Let's put a stream gauge in here. Because that's just going to show us what the highest depth was, and we'll see if it can, or well, it'll show us if it changes. So, we'll see if that happens. I could put a few bad water pumps around this bad water seep. That is an option. Huh. Okay, maybe we do that too. Let's see, these... Yeah, see, like, this just isn't gonna... That's not gonna be everything. So I could bring... Well, let's just do this. This is gonna be the easiest option, right? Or, well, no, because that's the issue that we're facing. Huh. Okay, so I would have to have... Let's see here. This is going to be an interesting design choice. Okay, so... My creative juices are flowing. Okay, so that's all going to have to be like that. Let's see. If we put... Oh, we're not going to need those because those will be levees. We will need these... there. Okay, so that's not going to be a levy. I'm going to give them away down here so they can do everything. We'll high prioritize that. I'm going to change the working hours to 20, which I know is not going to be the best idea, but it kind of just needs to happen for now. Okay, so this one here on the end is going to be a dam. Okay, so then we're going to need to have power come along here to get here, so that we can have a pump here. Bring the bad water from the lower levels into this upper portion here, which will then overflow via this dam if it comes to that point. Okay, so power's over here. No, this is easier. And I think what we can do, this might be a little bit difficult, but we'll see how we can make it work here. So, okay. I'm thinking what we can do is we'll just have power run all the way across like this. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be this portion here that's going to be a little bit of a headache. So that's going to have to go up. This will be like that. Okay. Yeah, so then we'll just wait for those two to be put in, and then we can put this last power shaft in. Don't tell me that's not reachable. Brother. Huh. Okay. That's still... But, you know what's not going to be an issue? That, and then a tunnel. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That looks so ghetto. Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. We'll just put that in. Right. And then oh boy. Okay, so we'll delete that. We'll just let the dams flood. That's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so get those last little pieces in there. This is basically done. So is that. Okay, so we can do that and get that collected. Okay, so now we're just waiting on that tunnel there. Unless this power shaft has magically become... No. Okay, so yeah, we have to have the tunnel. That's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. Do I maybe want to replace this with a floodgate? So that if it starts to flood, I can empty it quickly? Nah. Nah. Okay, somebody come and... Really? Oh, no! No! Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, see, pause the agoras. Okay, hopefully that gives us a little bit of extract back. Because we only need, what, 1? Oh, there it is. Okay. Stellar. There it is. Okay. Awesome. So now we can build this last power shaft. Fantastic. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Hello. Where'd we go? There we go. Okay. So yeah, collect this here quickly, please. And we now have bad water. And really? Okay, I'm not gonna collect that. It couldn't have just come right there. It had to go all the way up there. That's okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. And this, which is moving at the pace of frozen molasses. Right, because the windmills aren't turning and we don't have any sort of engine. And I don't want to put beavers in... in the power wheels. Because I don't want to have to pause a million power wheels. Okay, so that means the batteries are dead too. Okay, well, batteries being dead are a very big issue. Batteries being dead are a very big issue. Okay, so we're just gonna... Okay, still not going. Yeah, that's an issue. Okay, well, we've got a crap ton of paper, so what we're gonna do... I don't know if I can put this here. I guess we'll see. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So we can just fit a whole bunch of windmills in here. Okay, so now the issue is I'm not sure. It might need to be this one. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. It, like, the game is lagging, and I don't know why. And it's kind of scary because I'm holding shift while clicking delete, which is, of course, bypassing the "are you sure" message, which is scary because it's lagging and I don't want to be deleting a whole bunch of other things. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get all this put in. This hopefully fits. Yes. Okay. And I do want all of these logs to get collected that are now all over the floor, but I think power is a bigger issue now because we can produce logs. Yeah, especially because logs are going up. So, yeah, that's not an issue. Let's see, where are we? So, this is going to have to be, I think, here? I hope? Damn. I mean, darn. Okay, there it is. Okay, so then this one goes there, which is 2 away, which I think this one needs to be here. Yeah, okay. So this one I think will fit here on top of this. Yeah, okay, so then there's 2. 1, 2 is that one. Right, okay, so I do want this one turbine put in so that those 2 observatories aren't sitting there doing nothing. And then I guess we'll just come in and, like, it's only logs, you know. I did say we'll get over it, but I do want to collect them now. Okay, awesome. Right, so that's 400 and change. It's not connected at the moment, but I guess that's fine. I couldn't have done this to where it disconnected the draw. It had to disconnect the supply. Although I guess we're now no longer using, yeah, pumps aren't pumping anymore. It's just these couple pumps here, which are basically done. Did they ever finish this? Yes. Greatest depth is 207 and current is 169. Yeah, so that's just going down, down, down. But that's fine. Should I have made this a levy instead of having it just... because this is just going to constantly take power. Yeah. Okay, we'll replace it with a levy. Okay, and don't want to collect this just yet. Okay, there we go. Wanted to make sure all of the bad water got out of there before we did anything else. Okay, so yeah, this is highest priority, so they'll hopefully come and do this. Well, they already are. Okay, awesome. There it is. Okay, so get this done, prioritized as well. And I can't unpause the pump because I don't want it to produce any sort of bad water as they're walking in here. Okay, 4 of 12. Just a couple more, which hopefully these couple beavers are going to do here. 2 more. And perfect. Okay. Okay, now we can see... hopefully this doesn't consume as much power. We'll see here. I'm kind of just hoping that it doesn't run 100% of the time as it was with the dam. I'm hoping it stops once it gets full. Maybe? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so hopefully that works the way I want it to work. And, yeah, okay. All right, well, I mean, you know, it's working somewhat. And these were going up, but now, of course, they're going back down. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh, but it's fine. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Wow, almost all of these trees are cut down. That's a sight. Something we haven't seen in quite a while. But that's fine. Oh, planks are not fine. Planks are not fine. Oh, brother. Okay. Planks are not fine. Planks are not fine. Oh, boy. Okay, I don't really want to change out any of the gear workshops. Although I guess we were just using a whole bunch for these, though. Because how many do these take? 40. Yeah, so that was just a lot. Okay, so we're going to need... How many in this? 17. Okay, so that's 20, 60, 100, 140. Okay, so I really don't like that. Okay. Are any of these planks? These two are. So I think, well, I guess they can stay. Plank storage, I guess. Just, yeah, they're not obtaining. Which is fine because I don't need or want them to obtain. Okay, so hopefully we don't drop into the 300s, and if we do, hopefully it's not far. Right, because we're only going to be consuming for 20 hours of the day, but, or well, yeah, consuming, but producing for 4 uninterrupted. Extract, I think, is still an issue, because I don't see it in the list. How is extract still an issue? Right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to need a couple more centrifuges as well. Okay, so... Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay. So, we are done. Wow, almost 50,000 HP. Okay, so we are in the 300s with planks. Which is less than ideal, but it's fine. Okay. All right, but this is done. Okay. 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 So, I'm going to lower the working hours down to 6. Because bots are producing planks. So now we're not going to be consuming planks at all. Well, other than bots. Oh boy, we are in the 200s. Oh boy. Okay, wait. No, don't pause though, because I want the well-being to go back up. I want to see 70, and I think we got up to like 66. Or 65. So I want to get up there as high as we can go. Okay. Right. Whale. Extract is still an issue. Okay, so let's see. This needs to go to bots then. Yeah, and we're about to run out of bad water. I mean, there's a little bit here, but I don't really want to venture all the way down. I wish there was a way to produce bad water from good water, because we've got plenty of good water. Right, because once that all goes out, we're not going to have... We're not gonna have bad water at all. Which is an issue. Which is an issue. Yeah. Oh, there's like maybe a less than a quarter. Oh boy. Okay, so we need to learn how to continue without extract. Which is going to be such an issue because we're relying on extract for the detailer and the agora. Okay. We could use another dance hall. So we can fit 2 in here. Let's see if I can click on the dance hall. I mean, we can fit more than 2 in here, but 2 for sure are gonna fit there. Right. Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. We're up to 58. Okay. So, how much of the houses? Okay, so this is actually a perfect time to launch because they're all at home. Okay. Well-being score of 70. Does it go any higher? Okay, so dynamite detonated is almost 5,000. That's hilarious. Wow, over 1 million water consumed. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's see how... Oh, it's already going down, though. Okay. All right, well, let's just continue. Hopefully it goes a little bit higher. We'll see here. Because I think this is... Oh, man, it's stuck at 69. It went up to 70. I know it can go higher. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Please. Yeah, it's stuck at 69. Imagine it's glitching out right now. That would... I would be so upset if it were glitching right now. Okay. It's stuck at 69. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, come on. It got up to 70. Okay. Well, I think that's all we're going to get. I could set the hours, the working hours higher. So that they can finish this. But I'm not sure how well. Oh, okay. So it's not glitching. It's up to 70 now. Well, now I really don't want to increase the working hours. 71. $72. Okay. Now I'm really excited. 72. Can we get 73? There it is. Oh. Okay. Can we get anything else? 74. Wow, really? Almost everything is maxed out. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. I think 75 is the max. So, I'm not everything is, 95. Oh, 75. I didn't think we were going to get 75. I thought it was going to max out at 74. Oh, it's coming down now, though. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. So, I mean, at least we got to see 75. That's pretty cool. I've never seen 75 in this game before, so that's awesome. Although, I guess I have. Didn't we get up to 120 in the Greedy Armageddon? Although, that doesn't count. Because that's both factions. So that's modded. I guess I've never seen it in vanilla, I guess. Okay. All right. Well, that was cool. Thank you all so very much for watching. Yeah, this is going to be the last episode of this series. So yeah, Ember Pelts is going to be next. Super excited for Ember Pelts. That'll be on Wednesday. So, thank you all so very much for watching. And I will see you in the first episode of Ember Pelts. Awesome.